Hi, welcome to Dream Yoga. I'm Steven. Like I said, what is Dream Yoga? Well, Dream Yoga is an ancient technique of waking up in your dreams and using them for a spiritual practice. So today, we'll do a guided meditation, sort of visualization. At the end of a practice, we'll start off with a little physical yoga and some guided meditation, some chakra energy work, and then ultimately in Shavasana, we'll do a guided dream stimulation exercise, which will hopefully help you to wake up in your next dream and then use it for a spiritual practice. Similar to lucid dreaming, only you use lucid dreaming to do your yoga. And dream yoga is simply taking mindfulness meditation into the dream state. So let's first do some mindful yoga to physically prepare your body to do some dream yoga focused mindfulness meditation. First, we'll find an easy seated pose, if you're not already there. And as you breathe in, lift your right arm to the sky. Left arm to the ground on your left, and breathe out. As you lean to your left. And back to the center. And lift your left arm to the sky, right arm to the ground on your right, and breathe out as you lean to your right. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale as you crescent over to your right. Inhale back to the center. We'll roll over onto our hands and knees to the table position. Align your shoulders over your wrists and your knees directly under your hips. And spread your fingers wide, the middle finger pointing straight ahead. Breathe naturally and stay aware, being mindful of any waves of sensations, thoughts, or emotions. Exhale, curve the spine like a cat. Nose draws to the belly. Inhale, drop the heart center. Lift the shoulders, sitting bones, and head. Exhale, curve the spine. Inhale, neutral spine. And exhale, slide the left arm underneath the right, resting onto the left shoulder and the left side of the face. Inhale back to a neutral spine. And exhale, slide the right arm underneath the left, threading the needle. Inhale back to the center. And exhale, curl the toes under. And pull your hips back and up to downward facing dog. Here, begin to mindfully pedal the feet, shaking your hips yes and no. Shaking your head as well. And we'll stop the pedaling. Lift your hips up, blossom the sitting bones, and press through the heels. Drop your chest towards the thighs. Press the heels into the earth. Feel the body making an inverted V. Inhale forward to plank. And exhale, drop your knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide up to cobra. So drop your hips to your heels, child's pose. Breathing here, resting. Inhale back up to table. Exhale, curve the spine like a cat. Draw the nose to the belly. Inhale, drop the heart center, lift the shoulders, blossom the sitting bones, lift the head. Exhale, curve the spine. Inhale back to a neutral spine. So curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up, press through the heels, pressing the floor away from you with your hands. Externally rotating the hands. Externally rotating the arms, shoulders away from your ears. Spread your fingers wide, the middle fingers spread. Your fingers wide. Enjoy the sensations of downward facing dog. Breathe naturally and remain present, being mindful of any waves of sensations, thoughts, or emotions. Now, slowly begin to mindfully walk the hands back to the feet. Resting in a forward fold, Uttanasana, at the back of your mat. Bend the knees if you feel any discomfort in your lower back. And shift your weight forward and back, pressing the weight into all three corners of the feet. That's right, there are three corners, not four. Two in the front, one in the back. You'll be walking around the backward triangles all day long. We don't even realize it. And bring your hands to rest at the crook of the arms as you gently sway from side to side. Release your arms and begin to roll up one vertebra at a time. Allow the head and neck to be the last to lift. And ground yourself in Tadasana at the top of your mat. At the back of your mat, actually. Feel the feet firmly planted into the earth. Crown of the head reaching toward the ceiling. Let's do a walking meditation from here. By standing and by taking a moment to feel into the body at the back of your mat. Feel the connection of your body to the mat, to the floor. Become aware of your surroundings. Spend a few moments taking in any sights, smells, tastes, sounds, or other sensations. Now ask yourself as seriously as you can, is this a dream? How might you determine if this is a dream or not? Does anything seem out of the ordinary? Also, note and acknowledge any thoughts or emotions and let all these sensations and internal and external experiences be. Now mindfully begin to focus solely on walking. As you shift the weight to the left leg, begin to lift the right foot up, and then move it forward and place it down to the ground. And mindfully shift the weight to the right leg, and begin to move the left foot up, and move it forward, and place it down, back on the ground. Walking super slowly, very small steps. And paying attention to sensations on the soles of the feet. As each part of the sole, from heel to toes, touches the ground. And noticing how the body moves as you walk with your arms either swinging slowly back and forth, or clasped behind you, or in front of you. And walk with awareness, one slow step at a time. Continuing the walking, one step at a time, until you come to the front edge of your mat. And without interrupting the flow of mindfulness, bring awareness to the intricate process of turning slowly and beginning to walk back to where you were, to where you started, at the other end of your mat. Walking with awareness, one step at a time. Continuing, walking, turning, and returning, one slow, mindful step at a time. Super slowly, walking with utmost mindfulness, like you are moving through honey. Until the next time you reach the front of your mat. You come to a stop, coming back to Tadasana. Closing your eyes to check in with your breathing, with your thoughts and with your emotions. And exhale your hands to prayer. Inhale, extend the arms up over your head. And exhale, trace the midline, forward fold. Inhale, step back with your right leg to a lunge, lining up your fingers and toes. And lift your fingertips as it helps to create more lift in the sternum for your first lunge. And wiggle your right foot back so that the heel is directly above the ball of the foot. Breathe into your hips. Sink deeply into your lunge with your exhalation and remain present, being mindful of any waves of sensations, thoughts, or emotions. And gently rock forward and back to bring life to the hips. And exhale, on your next exhale, step back with your left leg to downward facing dog. Pressing the floor away from you. And then inhale forward to plank. Exhale, drop your knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide up to cobra. Lift through the sternum. Elbows hugging the body. And exhale, curl your toes under. And push back to downward facing dog. On your inhale, step forward with your right foot. Again, lining up your fingers and toes. And wiggling your left foot all the way back, visualizing it pressing into the wall behind you. And sink deeper into your lunge with your exhalation. And step your left foot in between both hands for a forward fold, Uttanasana. And now extend your arms out to the sides and up, keeping your hands in your peripheral vision. Palms of the hands together above your head. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, extend the arms up. Exhale, trace the midline. Forward fold. Inhale, step back with your left leg to a lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Elbows into the ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay present and aware. Inhale, step forward with your left foot. Exhale, forward with your right. Inhale, arms out to the sides and up, palms of the hands together above your head. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, extend the arms up over your head. And exhale, forward, fold, lining up the fingers and toes. Breathe naturally here, being mindful of any waves of sensations, thoughts, or emotions. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lift your head, while still releasing the back of your neck. Exhale, step or hop it back to chaturanga. Maybe half chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog, maybe just another cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back, and blossom the sit bones, and press through the heels, and dropping back down to a wide-legged child's pose, resting here, surrendering, continuing to breathe, and release. And feel the breath in the back of the body, expanding and contracting. And from here, transitioning to a back bend of your choice. So maybe lie down on your back. Place the tops of your hands under your hips and lift up under your elbows and gently reach the crown of your skull towards your mat, finding a fish pose. Lifting through the Anahata chakra, heart chakra, and the throat chakra. Breathing here, you can stick out your tongue, sighing heavily if you like. Maybe crossing your eyes for full lines of breath as you roar out a big sigh, if you wish. Inhale and moan and groan all of your troubles, all of your avidya, all your dukkha away. Releasing and freeing your purusha to awaken the beauty part of your mind so that you can experience the full, unfiltered reality of pure awareness through your brain like a diamond shining bright. Perhaps. When you've had enough of the pure being of primordial awareness for now, releasing your physical body slowly and fully to the mat, vertebra by vertebra, neutralizing the spinal column. And then from here, transitioning into a reclining twist, drawing your right knee in towards your chest and twist it across your body until that knee rests on the floor to your left. Breathing naturally and remaining present, being mindful of any waves, sensations, thoughts, or emotions. And turn your head to the right. And bring your arms out so your upper body forms a T shape if there's room. Otherwise, a goalpost will do. And be sure to do the other side by bringing your left knee across your chest until your left knee rests on the floor. Turning your head to the left this time and breathing there. And bending both knees and touch your feet to face the ceiling for a happy baby pose. Grabbing the outside of each foot with your hands, or maybe taking the peace fingers around the big toes and bending your knees in towards the armpits, sacrum flat on the mat. And then rolling side to side. Giving the kidneys a little massage, lower back a little massage. Ultimately rolling over to your right side for a fetal pose, pose of new beginnings, seedling pose before gently finding your way back up to an easy seated pose, Sukhasana, for some seated meditation. Now here, a meditation cushion is good to lift the hips a little higher than the knees. The blanket works just as well. We do that, tilt the pelvis forward, which releases the spine. Dropping your shoulders down your back before closing the eyes. And just take a minute before closing your eyes and stare at our hands. Just holding your hands in front of you as if you were looking at a book without a book. And this is a very good method of inducing lucid dreams. You simply stare at your hands before you go to sleep. And if you do it often enough and long enough, at some point you'll be dreaming. You'll be looking at your hands. And your hands will look a little different. Maybe you'll have 6 fingers. Maybe they'll be a different color, translucent. You'll be able to pierce your hands. One thing you can always do is try to pierce the hands with the finger. You can also look at your hands, look away, and then look back at your hands. And if they've changed, you might be dreaming. For now, we're just going to look at our hands. So we've got the image of the hands on our retinas. And then closing the eyes. Can you still see your hands? The after image of your hands in the darkness? If so, what do they look like now? Maybe you don't see them at all. It's okay too. Can you feel their presence? I mean, they're still there. And then ultimately placing your physical hands, palms down on the thighs to feel more grounded. Closing your eyes for real now, if they're not already closed. You can always keep them open if you prefer. If you keep them open, you just move gently down in front of you. And allow yourself to switch from the usual mode of doing to a mode of non-doing, of simply being. And as you begin to stop and become present, become aware of the body and mind and whatever's being carried within you, perhaps feelings or thoughts in the day's events, whatever has been going on within you recently. And simply allow and acknowledge whatever is within, and just let it be, without any form of analysis or evaluation. And as you allow your body to become still, bring your attention to the fact that you are breathing. And become aware of the movement of your breath as it comes into your body and as it leaves your body. You're not manipulating the breath in any way or trying to change it, simply being aware of it and of the feeling associated with breathing. And observing the breath deep down in your belly and feeling the abdomen as it expands gently on the inhalation and as it falls back towards your spine on the exhalation. Not trying to do anything. Not trying to get any place. And simply being with your breath. Just living life one inhalation and one exhalation at a time. Riding the waves of the breath. And you will find that from time to time your mind will wander off into thoughts, fantasies, anticipations of the future or the past, worrying, memories, daydreams, what have you. And when you notice that your attention is no longer here and no longer with your breath, and without judging yourself, just bringing your attention back to your breathing and ride the waves of your respiration, fully conscious of the duration of each breath from moment to moment. And every time you find your mind wandering off the breath, gently bringing it back to the present, back to the moment to moment observation of the flow of your breathing. Using your breath to help you tune into a state of relaxed awareness, stillness. As you observe your breathing, you may find from time to time that you are becoming aware of sensations in your body. As you maintain awareness of your breathing, see if it's possible to expand the field of your awareness so that it includes a sense of your entire body as you sit here. You're feeling your body from head to toe. You're becoming aware of all the sensations in your body. Notice what you notice. Being here with whatever feelings and sensations come up in any moment, without judging them, without reacting to them. Just being fully here, fully aware of whatever you're experiencing. And again, whenever you notice that your mind has wandered off, just bringing it back to your breathing and your body. As you sit here, not going anywhere, not doing anything, just simply being, simply sitting, moment to moment, being fully present, fully with yourself. As you sit here, once again, allowing the field of your awareness to expand. This time, expanding your awareness to include thoughts. You could even call them dreams as they move through your mind. So letting your breathing and the sense of your body be in the background and allowing the thinking and dreaming process itself to be the focus of your awareness. And rather than following individual thoughts and getting involved in the content and going from one thought or dream to the next, simply seeing each mental moment as it comes up in your mind, as a dream or as a thought, and then letting these thoughts and dreams come and go as you sit and dwell in stillness, just witnessing them and observing them, whatever they are. And just observing them as events in the field of your consciousness as they come into your awareness. And as they linger, as they dissolve, just acknowledge the multitude of varying mental formations, moment to moment, like lying in a field on a beautiful day like today and watching the clouds float by. And watch the mind in the same way. Thinking of yourself as a mental meteorologist, just watching internal weather patterns without judgment, just being with the way things are. Thoughts and emotions rise and thoughts and emotions fall. Experiencing them as they appear and as they disappear, just thoughts and just emotions. And if you find yourself at any point drawn into this stream of thinking or dreaming, and you notice that you are no longer observing them, just coming back to observing them as events, and using your breathing and the sense of your body to anchor you and lucidly stabilize you in the present. And these thoughts and dreams can take any form, they can have any content, and they can be either neutral or very highly charged. So if thoughts come up that have fear in them, perhaps, then just be aware of the fear, being here, And letting these thoughts come and go. And same for worries, preoccupations, and so on. Regardless of the feeling that a thought might create for you, just observing it as simply a thought and letting it be here without pursuing it or rejecting it. And once you become aware that your mind has gotten caught up and lost in thoughts and emotions, in that very moment you are no longer caught up in them. Just continuing experiencing the changing nature of mind states. Consider your mind to be like a whitewater river. Thoughts and emotions rolling on and on. Noticing that from moment to moment, new thoughts will come, new thoughts will go. You can even meditate like this in your next lucid dream. In theory, it is easier to meditate in the dream state because there are fewer distractions. For now, let's consciously ground down through the sitting bones, and bringing more awareness to the floor of the pelvis, feeling with each breath a deepening sense of stability and rootedness, watching the breath. With each exhale, say to yourself, Lam, visualizing the vibrations of this silent sound, stirring an upward release of energy, drawing in the energy from the earth. Repeating this mantra 5 times, bringing consciousness to the Muladhara chakra, staying with the breath. Lam, 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 Lam. Bringing your awareness to the center of your pelvis, opening your imagination to the deep reservoir of creativity resting in the Svadhisthana chakra. With each of 5 exhales now, you say the word Vam to yourself, while visualizing the silent sound, stimulating your creative juices. Feel the richness of that creativity deepen with each sound of Vam. Vam, 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 Vam. And drawing your awareness to the center of your belly, and sense the latent determination resting in the Manipura chakra. With each of 5 exhales, say the word Ram to yourself, visualizing the vibrations of this silent sound sparking the fire of willful consciousness that opens you easier to laughter and joy. Ram, 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 Ram. Now breathing as though you're doing it through your spiritual heart center. And tap into the feelings, the love, and your essence. Connected with the breath. With each 5 exhales, let's say the word Yam to yourself. Visualizing the vibrations of that silent sound, opening your heart to the light and wisdom pulsating there, along with each beat of your heart. Each breath, a sense of the love that you are radiating from your Anahata chakra, all through and around you. Yam, 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 Yam. resting in the light of love and innate wisdom. Draw your awareness to your throat. Imagining your every word arising from the love and wisdom in your heart. Following the breath. With each of 5 exhales, say the word hum to yourself. Visualizing the vibrations of that silent sound emanating from the Vishuddha chakra, creating a peaceful resonance with all the other sounds in the universe. Hum. 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 Feeling the energy drawing up from the base of your spine, through your heart, to your third eye. Imagine light drawing into your third eye, opening your inner visual landscape, the purity of light. And with each of 5 exhales, say the word kasham to yourself, visualizing the vibration of that silent sound, opening your Ajna chakra to a clear awareness of yourself and of your connection with the universe. Kasham, 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 kasham. Now, let your awareness rest more gently in the breath, and feeling a sense of blissful being as energy rises effortlessly from the base of your pelvis, out through the crown of your head, visualizing a feeling of the crown of your head opening like a 1,000-petaled lotus flower, the Sahasrara chakra, expanding the light of your being. Stay with it, with a sense of being whole and complete in this moment of blissful being. And we'll draw our palms together at the heart, prayer position. Anjali Mudra, a reverent seal. Bring your awareness to a sense of energy rising from the base of your spine and out through the crown of your head. Imagine this energy like warm white light beaming out toward the sky. Your awareness resting in the effortless breath and keeping your palms together. With an inhale, you'll raise your palms up past your face and slowly overhead with that beam of light grounding down while reaching towards the sky. Spaciousness all through you. As you exhale, slowly extend your arms out and down. A sense of drawing that light out and around you. Bringing the backs of your hands to rest softly on your knees. And feeling a sense of being warmly enveloped as though in a cocoon of nourishing light. And staying with the breath, you spread your palms wide. Open with a sense of radiating energetically from your heart center. Out through the fingertips and the crown of the head. Bringing the tips of your thumb and index fingers together to Jnana Mudra. Let your thumbs symbolize all that you consider miraculous or beautiful in the universe. And your index fingers, all that is miraculous or beautiful in yourself. The touching of the thumb and fingertips, representing that yoking, that union, the whole of these qualities. Simply breathing and following the natural flow of the breath, allow the 3 extended fingers on each hand to represent your release of the illusions in your life that keep you from feeling more whole, happy, and complete. the ego, fear, anger, or confusion, whatever they might be. Giving way to contentment and clarity of being. Staying in the light of this awareness. Keep following the breath by effortless breath. Creating a sense of deepening self-awareness and self-acceptance. This perfect moment. The next level of dream yoga is that meditating upon the suchness of dreams. This stage of the practice should only be undertaken when the training in retaining conscious presence during dreams has become stable. You're able to become lucid. Stay there. Here, we'll meditate upon the mantric syllable hum as it shines with great light from your heart center. This light melts the animate and inanimate dream objects into light, which is absorbed to yourself. Your body then also melts into light. The head downward and the feet upward. It is absorbed into the hum at your heart. The hum. It melts into unapprehendable clear light. Rest the mind unwaveringly within this light before slowly opening your eyes. Stretch out the legs. Move them a little bit, removing the meditation cushion. And slowly finding your way onto your back, getting comfortable now. Perhaps putting a blanket over the body, or a blanket under the knees, maybe a bolster under the knees. Maybe putting an eye pillow over the eyes, transitioning to Shavasana now. Getting comfortable, then rolling the shoulders under, the palms out to the sides. Extending both legs out. And turn the palms of the hands to face up. Allow the feet to splay open. Femur bones resting naturally in the hip sockets. Allow your eyes to soften into their sockets. And soak up the benefits of your practice today. And release. Turn your palms to face the ceiling so the shoulders and heart can open. Close your eyes so the mind can open. Widen the sides of the throat so the soul can be free. And gently allow the forehead to relax. Smooth itself out. Deep sleep is when the mind is overcome with heaviness and no other activities are present. By meditating on the experience of dreams and sleep, one gains the stability of the mind. The mind can reach the state of yoga through practice and detachment, so absolutely let go. Relax the bones and ligaments, the muscles that make your face, and the thoughts that make you, you. And come home to the strong, calm energy in which you were born, to which you will return, and of which you are made. Just as we move in yoga, it is also important to stop and be still. And just as sunlight is crucial to the growth of plants, so too is the darkness of the night. Dormancy and growth work hand in hand to create balance. And so too do motion and stillness. Breathing in and out. May all beings everywhere be free, be at peace, resting in the grace of the universe. And this guided meditation is a dream yoga exercise for rewriting the end of a nightmare. Being lucid while dreaming means that you can influence the dream, but you can't control it completely. You and I'll go through a story where you are the main character. You can travel out of this nightmare and into a pleasant, healing dream. You can use this relaxation exercise when you go to bed. You can listen to this later. If you're preparing to sleep, it's right now. Trying to stay awake. Simply listen. Simply visualize creativity. And if you fall asleep, that's okay too. But try to pay attention, staying aware, staying lucid. We use lucid awareness so that at the end of the story, you can imagine drifting off into a pleasant sleep with happy dreams, at least for a few moments. And before you begin, you simply imagine the letter A in your throat chakra. This will attract the bindus, the fireflies of consciousness, to your throat. Chakra from your third eye, bringing awareness from your third eye to your throat. And if you make your way to deeper dreamless sleep, you'll want to move them again from your throat to your heart. When we dream, our consciousness moves to the throat. May you experience many dreams. May your dreams be clear and auspicious. May you retain conscious presence throughout your dreams. May you effectively engage the applications in the dream state. May all non-conducive conditions to these ends be eliminated. May every conducive condition manifest. Saying to yourself, if I have a nightmare, I will remember that the words I hear and the images I see and the physical sensations I feel cannot hurt me. And I will rewrite the end so it's a good dream. Remember that you will change your dream using lucid dreaming. When you have a nightmare, it cannot hurt you. Let's begin the visualization exercise with a body scan. And after that, we will proceed directly with the practice. As you go through the body, you may come across areas that are tight, tense. If you can allow them to soften, let that happen. If you can't, let them be. Letting the sensations ripple away in whatever direction they need to go. This applies not only to physical sensations, but also to any emotions. And start at your feet. Imagine a feeling of happiness beginning in the tips of the toes. A pleasant tingling feeling of heaviness and awareness. You feel this awareness as it continues, filling your feet and relaxing them completely. Allow your ankles to be happy. Not making anything happen, just passively resting and allowing the comfort to occur naturally. Feeling of heaviness. Your feet and ankles are very still. You feel the happiness in your lower legs becoming loose and relaxed. all the way to your knees. A pleasant, calm feeling of awareness. Your legs are getting very heavy. You feel the stillness in your upper legs. So relaxed. So peaceful. Giving up all the tension. Relaxing your hips. Letting your entire lower body become happy, heavy, and still. Let your stomach be happy. Your sides. Release your lower back. And letting all the muscles become loose. And giving up all the tension. Release your middle back, chest, and your upper back. Feel your shoulder blades melt. Letting go of tension. And feel your sides and your entire rib cage feeling loose and at ease. And feel the buzz of pleasure in your fingertips, spreading to your hands, feeling so heavy. Let your wrists release. Feel your lower arms buzzing with happiness. Allow your elbows to calm. In your upper arms, your arms feel so heavy. You feel the comforting awareness filling your shoulders, heavy, loose, relaxed, lowering your shoulders into a comfortable position, free from tension. Feel your neck release completely, loose as a goose and relaxed. Allow your head to ease. Relax your face, your chin, lips, nose. Allow your cheeks to renew and your eyes to release. Your eyebrows, forehead, all the way to the top of your head. And your entire body, from head to toes, is calmer now. Becoming totally and deeply still, so heavy, sinking, comforted, peaceful, at rest. And just before going to sleep, you should generate the vision of yourself as your chosen higher self. Seated in the space above your head. And offer intense prayers to yourself and blessings to succeed in the practice. And then visualize the central channel at your throat chakra. There's a small 4-petaled lotus, the small matrix, it's a little A, the nature of the Vajra of speech standing upon it. Maintaining this visualization with clarity. Not allowing the mind to lose it, and imagine falling asleep within the sphere of retaining it. It's dark. Your eyes are closed. You lie as if asleep, dreamless, ignorant of all around us, floating in a sea of emptiness. We are cradled in darkness, unseeing, unknowing, at peace. We breathe out slowly, in and out, in and out, stretching and relaxing our bodies as we settle into the warm, peaceful darkness inside. We are home. We are safe. We are deep within ourselves, feeling, hearing, being, but not yet seeing. We become this darkness, all knowing yet unknowing, empty and free. Let the dark wash over you, soothe you as you empty your mind into the infinity of the void, the womb of darkness, the birthplace of our dreams to come. And somewhere in the darkness we hear a sound, a distant note, a voice, a scuffle of movement. And we feel the flutter of a breeze upon our face, and we feel a warmth upon our shoulders, feel the pull to rise and flow and follow, but we know not where. The bodies cannot see and dare not move. They are dark and still. They call for us, they call to us for direction, wisdom, and guidance. They call to intelligence. They call to memory. They call for clarification, the pattern. They call to light. We're afraid to leave the darkness and safety of our ignorance. We hear this call. We hear this call, and our own mind, hungry for answers, quests outward. We long to see, to know, to behold at once the wonders that surround us. Fill our minds with recognition, certain steps of knowing the safety and the peace that light too can bring. We open our mind, we open our inner eyes, and we look about. Images pour forth in myriad kaleidoscopic forms, tumbling inward, pattern upon pattern, endlessly interweaving colors, shapes, and forms, reflecting back into us, recording life in patterns that our minds can clearly see. The mind's open. The mind opens and receives. There's too much, and the light's blinding. We call to the dark to shade us, to temper, to bind the patterns into meaning. And the dark comes softly, hand in hand, shadow to the light, defining, shading, intertwining, ordering. The light comes more gently now. Rainbow colors, healing and soothing, illuminating, coming at will, active yellow, healing green, soothing blue, potent violet. All that is alive glows with light, shape and essence and form revealed for us to see and know. What do we wish to see? What do we call forth to our inner vision? What does the light bring? Beauty of 1,000 suns, beauty of a single moon, patterns of the life we're leading, all the truth we are perceiving. Gently now, on wings of light, our petals flutter through the night, reaching out to worlds beyond, events forthcoming, days long gone, the holographic matrix net, escape the boundaries by time set. All the truth that can be contained by patterns in the mind retained, red and yellow, green and blue, interlaced in varied hue, shape, and form. Insight revealed, nothing can remain concealed from inner vision, reaching out, seeing truth, removing doubt. Inside we open, watch, and wait, while wisdom's visions spin our fate. Illumination shows the way. Our inner light turns night to day. And though the dark shall yet return, we fear it not, for we have learned the way, the dark and light combined, letting patterns be defined, dark to light and night to day. Within our minds we light the way. We have crossed the hypnagogic threshold, and the dream maker within has materialized a phantasmagoric world for you. It is very surreal and strange. Imagine perhaps a scary scene, disturbing nightmare, if you will. You're facing your fears so that you can practice rewriting the end of the story. Remember, by staying lucid, you can learn to influence your dreams, Have happy dreams if you wish, pleasant dreams, anything you want, even to get rid of nightmares. And so your spooky narrative continues. You are in a strange place you cannot leave. You're thirsty, perhaps even wounded and frightened. Imagine how you would feel in this scene. There's someone else here. A bizarre, horrible monster, perhaps, chasing you, even threatening you. And you're feeling helpless and afraid, unable to run away. And then you recognize something is off. Something isn't quite right. The monster looks familiar. There's a glitch in the matrix, as it were. Perhaps the demon reminds you of an aspect of yourself, or you recognize a dream sign, so you do a state check. Perhaps you simply look at your hands. They probably look a little weird or super vivid. And you realize you are dreaming. You recognize the dream state for what it is, and you're lucid. And you remember you can fly away from danger. Maybe a pair of wings materializes on your back. Maybe you could simply stretch out your arms to fly, to get away, remembering that anything is possible in the dream state. So are you ready to fly? Maybe you just first levitate a little, just enough to escape the grasp of your dream monster, but then it dawns on you. So you suddenly recognize the demon as a part of you. It is you, a reflection, a shadow. You can even see the mirror of the reflection. You smile at yourself with compassion and understanding. And it smiles back as the mirror breaks and the monster is gone. Shattered glasses everywhere, though. And so you take off to escape the sharpened projectiles. You rise up into the sky, higher and higher, flying so fast. Up, up, and away, escaping the nightmare, escaping all danger. You're in flight. And it feels wonderful to fly and fly so easily. And you realize again, if I'm flying, I must really be dreaming. Remembering that if it is impossible, it must be a dream sign. And you must be dreaming. You can do anything. Even be calm in the face of danger. Nothing is impossible here. There is also nothing to flee from. Only can you stay lucid. You fly higher and higher. You're still soaring faster, faster, warping into hyperspace. So overwhelmed you land. You crash. You even roll over and over and over until you are still. But you are uninjured, and you rise up in your mind. And you sit in your mind. You are meditating now in the dream state. You ponder and observe your thoughts. You realize you are everything here. This is your mind, your universe. And you are love. You feel the light of your crown chakra and all the other chakras. The dream begins to fade. You're beginning to wake up, but you want to stay. You want to go deeper, deeper. So you spin your dream body like a dervish to continue the dream. And a tropical beach scene appears before you. You can hear the sweetest song in the distance. You feel the need to cross a large body of water. The water is safety, peace, love, home. And you dive into the waves. Imagine being underwater. And you are underwater, crossing the water like a fish or a mermaid. You are even breathing under the water. Breathing in the beautiful water, it fills you with energy and calm. It's like breathing in pure relaxation. Imagine what it looks like underwater. A mystical place where everything is blue and beautiful. A place where no danger can possibly reach you. Here in the water, you are perfectly safe, away from all danger. Nothing dangerous can get to you here. See the beautiful blue water around you, and you feel so at home here. This is like no water you have ever seen before. See the gentle bubbles rising to the surface, stirred up by you flying through the water. You are warm, comfortable, free of flying and breathing underwater. You are completely safe now, and no one can chase you here. There is no reason to be afraid. There is no one to chase you except yourself. The wings you were given earlier return. They are like a part of you. Flying is so natural and easy, as if you were born to fly. Imagine flying up through the surface of the water, splashing out into the sunshine, into the blue sky, flying in the sky. It is so easy to fly, so natural. No movement has ever been this easy. Through the clouds, through the blue sky, imagine a peaceful person who finds you, flies with you, escorting you to a safe, special place. This person could be a divine being, your best friend, or maybe your favorite teacher or your higher self. This friend leads you across the landscape, through the sky. Imagine where this person takes you, to a peaceful place, the safest place. It's so beautiful here. Imagine this dreamland, this beautiful field, this beautiful, peaceful place. Your friend leads you to the softest place you have ever seen. Maybe it's made of clouds. Maybe you're in a soft grassy field near a near a waterfall. Imagine this place, complete serenity and peace. And your friend can watch over you here, protecting you so you can sleep peacefully, and giving you water to drink if you need it. You are no longer thirsty, no longer wounded, no longer afraid, feeling happy now and at peace. So comfortable, so tired. As you lie down in this safe, soft place and find the perfect place to sleep. And your friend may talk to you, talking you down to sleep. You're becoming so sleepy, so tired. Your arms are feeling very warm and very heavy. You feel the warmth in your hands. Your feet are warming, relaxing, so warm, so heavy. And feel your legs becoming very warm and heavy. They are sinking into the soft surface you are on. Completely comfortable. Your legs sinking heavily down, so comfortable and relaxed. Your arms and legs are so warm, getting even warmer, feeling even sleepier. You feel so safe, so calm, so serene, drifting, sinking, falling, asleep, drifting off to a pleasant sleep, pleasant dreams, sweet dreams, so happy and peaceful, relaxed, letting go, thoughts wandering, drifting, deeper, deeper, more and more deeply relaxed, so peaceful and dreaming, drifting off to sleep, pure rest, lucid slumber. You take a deep inhale And follow with a deep exhale. Imagine wiggling your fingers and toes and then wiggle them. Slowly turn your head to the right and to the left, gently rolling over to your favorite side, to be the right or the left. Just resting there in a seedling pose, pose of new beginnings. When you focus on your fears, you attract your fears. In a dream, and life is but a dream, your focus matters because it naturally draws you to the area of your focus. In your own time, finding your way back up to an easy seated position. Eyes still closed. Just bring your hands to your heart in a lotus mudra. Thumbs together, pinky finger together, and 3 fingers in the middle apart. And joining with me, if you wish, one chant of Om to seal the practice. First, inhaling deeply, deeply through the nose. Opening the eyes. Thanks for coming to Dream Yoga. Stay lucid.